start passing again, and you'd end up with 20, 30 horse-drawn vehicles splattered all over the road, and you'd watch the horses go flying 20 feet in the air when those 50 caliber bullets hit.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and we've got one here from Hobbymaster in 1/48 scale diecast, and we've got a good old P-47 Thunderbolt here, a P-47M Thunderbolt to be exact, and this particular one is from the 63rd Fighter Squadron from the 56th Fighter Group, as flown by Major George Bostwick in 1945. Appropriately named the Ugly Duckling, Bostwick would finish World War II an ace with 8 aerial victories in his P-47, including a Messerschmitt 262 as well. He would also destroy 7 aircraft on the ground, and you want to know why this was called the Ugly Duckling? Let's open that up. I don't know if someone was colorblind when they were doing the camo on this, but boy, that camo does look pretty interesting to say the least. It does have the usual details in the flap here, but it is no good in this box, is it? So what we will do is we will get this Thunderbolt out of the box so we can check out this paint job. Alrighty, with this big old jug out of the box, it does come with the normal Hobbymaster stand that these do have, and we'll get this lid open. Whip. And there we have, boy, 1/48 scale, you start to realise how big these P-47s were. So you do have your landing gear options, a little George sitting there, and this big old jug sitting here. Well, let's get this out. Whew. That is a lot of metal we're holding in our hands. There is also a little baggie that's got some tanks and some other ordnance on the side there, which we will have a look at in a moment. But what we want to do is check out this interesting paint scheme. Wow. That is definitely very, very interesting indeed. Check out that. Hopefully it doesn't play up with the camera, of course. The panel lines are very nice. Look, it's a Hobbymaster, so of course it's going to be pretty good. It does have some aerial victories along the side there. It does have some interesting tail markings. There is a lot of blue on this. That does look a little bit bent. Or hopefully not snap that on camera. Beautiful. The overall finish on this is good. It's going to come down to whether you like this paint scheme. The actual whole build of the aircraft is very nice though. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting paint scheme for sure. Does have some awesome detail in there. Does. Yep. That opens up beautifully, and check out that detail. It has got a lot of nice gauge detail in there. That is freaking awesome. We'll put that back on. It's got the 50 cals on the wings. They look great. That big old radial engine does the... Oh, look, it spins nicely, but boy, not as good as some of the ones we've had recently. But there is no drama with the spinning. It does have some great detail in there. That is pretty cool. Let's have a little look underneath, and boy, it's got some nice shine underneath there. It's got some awesome detail. Very cool. Another nice looking jug, and in 1/48 scale, these are very large. As you can see with my fingers here, this is quite a big bird right here. But what we're going to do is we'll set out this aircraft with some ordnance and some landing gear, of course, and we'll come right back and check out this big old Thunderbolt all properly set up. All right, we have this big old Thunderbolt set up for in-flight. Very straightforward. You just put the tail wheel cover there and the main gear covers there. There is a tank that you put over the center there. That's where your stand hole is. And of course you drop your ordnance in there, and that is some killer looking ordnance too. That is pretty cool. This sets up relatively straightforward, so easy. And of course you put your aerial on the back there. And this is your awesome looking P-47M set up in flight, and it does look really nice. This is a really good looking bird. Well, of course, it comes down to your vision And if you want to put it on the stand, yes. So you do have to remove that tank so you can put your 3-piece stand on. The middle is metal, so you just put it on the stand like so, and that is a job done. This is your big bird, big old Thunderbolt on the stand in flight, and that is how she will set up. And boy, this is a very out there livery on this one. It'll definitely be one that will stand out on your shelf if you do decide to pull the trigger and get one of these. And I reckon it does set up very nicely. It's going to be a love it or hate it color scheme, this one. So, but build wise, it's very good. I reckon it's a very, very nice built model. It goes together beautifully. Look, it's Hobby Master. So I generally don't have too many problems with their models at all. But what we're going to do is chuck some landing gear on this. So we'll put this big old Thunderbolt on its landing gear and come right back. All right, with this P-47 set up for gear down, it was very straightforward. You just put the module in the tail here for the rear tail wheel, and that was straightforward. And then inside the wheel wells, you've just got a gear bay door there, and then you drop the main wheel in. Same on the other side, and that is gear down. That is job done. The wheels don't roll; they do not move or anything. So if you like to roll your aircraft around, you will not be able to. But this is how your Thunderbolt is set up for gear down, and I reckon it does present really nicely. As I said, this one will definitely stand out on your shelf if you decide to pull the trigger on that one. And of course, you get little George who was trying to run away. Then you get little pilot figure that you can put in your aircraft if you wish to, chuck that in your aircraft. They are pretty cool, these ones. But I think overall, the whole build of this is a really nice one. I don't mind it at all once you get used to that color. But of course, it's going to come down to your own personal preference if you enjoy this scheme or not. All right, I will take some photos of this ugly duckling, of course, and post them at the end of the video, and you can check this out without my hands all over it. This is a pretty big one, this. So there is plenty of metal you get for your money when you buy a 1/48 scale, a P-47. And of course, if you enjoy this model at all, hey, why not throw us one of those and press that little thumb button down below. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do that as well. All right, thanks again for spending your valuable time in watching another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed this library today. All right, everyone, thanks again for watching. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.